This week on Destination Now, we're going to see the manatees in Florida. Come check it out. Jack.
Alright, today we are in Ocala, Florida. We're heading to Clearwater to go check out the manatees. It's been a dream of mine for a long time, so I'm super excited.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go, no matter who knows anything about me now. I'm ready to see what life's got for me. I got one thing left to say.
We are here at Crystal River in Florida, and we are attempting to find some manatees. I have wanted to see a manatee my whole life, so I'm really looking forward to this, but we're racing a storm that's coming in an hour, so here we go. Let's see what we can find.
Attaboy.
Oh, snap, it's a bunch of fish. So many fish. The volunteer was saying that the manatees come to Crystal River when the Gulf gets below 68, because manatees can die if the water's too cold, and 68 is their cutoff, so they come to Crystal River where the water is always 72.
And it's supposed to drop tonight.
Oh yeah, it's been cold. There's a storm coming in.
Tomorrow morning is going to be a great time to go.
There's that cold front coming through the whole U.S., so hopefully we will wake up early and see if we can find a bunch of manatees.
Check out some manatees today. Woo!
Today we're at Hunter Springs Park. We're in search of some manatees. We're gonna head down about a half a mile to Three Sisters, where apparently there's a bunch of mamas and nursing babies. We're gonna get in the water and see if we can get you some shots today. Super stoked to see some manatees.
Oh, right underneath me. Hey, buddy.
Just arrived at Three Sisters, and there's a ton of boats and a ton of people here. It's pretty shallow and warm, so we'll see what we can find. On our way here, we saw several mamas and babies, but the water was a little murky.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're on the sanctuary. They don't want to be near the boats.
Wow, look at that.
They know where to go, you know?
Nose to back. So.
get in and snorkel with the manatees.
Right in the background. It's beautiful.
Manatees are a protected species under the Endangered Species Act, and all observers must practice passive observation, which means calmly watching from a distance and refraining from harassment and initiating contact. Super excited for the manatees! Lifelong dream fulfilled!
Yes. Turn around. I got that on camera. Oh, that's so cool. That's a big guy.
The water stays about 72 degrees here year round. The manatees come here where there's a cold front coming in so they don't die out in the Gulf.
Coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Cold Jack?
Yeah, look how much blubber they have and they still have to feed the warm water. These are the West Indian manatees. During manatee season, November through March, hundreds will migrate to the warm waters of Kings Bay, Florida annually. They spend the majority of the winter months resting in the springs around the bay and can remain almost motionless for up to 20 minutes before rising to the surface to breathe. Kings Bay contains the highest concentration of manatees in a natural area in the world during these cold months. Oh, that was a booger! Yeah, you can hear little chirps under the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're cute little chirps. I had a baby come right up to me and swim underneath. The adults can be anywhere from 8 to 12 feet in length and weigh between 1 and 3,000 pounds. Babies are born about 3 to 4 feet long and will weigh between 50 and 100 pounds. They'll nurse under their mother's armpit for about 2 years and can live up to 60 years of age. Some of the manatees here have white patches on their skin, and it's due to the cold in the Gulf. It actually is skin that's dying. So they come here to the springs where it's 72 year round, and that skin will slough off and reheal itself. But if they were to stay in the Gulf where it's cold below 68 degrees, the manatees will actually die. So it's important that they come into these springs and they're left alone, and they have these sanctuaries like this one where they can stay warm, recoup until they get back out into the Gulf where it's warmer. Eyes are so little for how big their bodies are, and they're almost like frosted over. It's weird looking. So as the mama was swimming by me, she kind of scooped her tail over her baby to protect it and made sure she was always on the side away from me. Not really aggressive, just super smooth, I guess. You wouldn't even know if you didn't know what to look for. So that mama had like skin peeling off like crazy from a boat propeller. I don't know why they let these boats go back here, those little propellers. It's so dangerous. Slow-moving and gentle, they are unable to react quickly to approaching vessels. Boat propellers and speed zone violators are a major cause of injury and death to these mammals.
enjoying these manatees in Florida and the sunny weather. Life is good. How you doing, Jack?
Warming up. Alright, so the springs are open today. They're back over there. They're not always open, so I'm gonna swim back there and see if I get some footage. So, I really wish I had my fins because the current right there is so strong. But when you get back in there, it's like a little swimming pool area for the manatees, but there was only one back there and he went this way. The minute I saw him. Well, right now there's none. He came out, so it's just there's a lot of fish, but there's nothing really back there but like a big swimming pool area. I'm surprised these guys aren't back there because it's nice. It's like shallow and deep, sandy bottom, and it's a little warmer. But yeah, there's roped off areas back there. There's nothing. They're all right here.
Well, Jaclyn, you just drove across the United States from the West Coast to the East Coast with one thought in mind, and that was to see manatees. And you just saw manatees today. How did that make you feel?
Happy.
Do you want to continue on that? Tell us more.
We just saw the manatees today. It was a bucket list item I've had for a really long time, and I can now cross it off my list. It was a lot of fun. Got to swim in the water with them and see them from the paddle boards. It was a bit chilly and I'm still trying to warm up from it, but it was very fulfilling.
I'm gonna need your help for this one. So what the manatees reminded me of is this little biological organism that is millions of years old, and it's
The water bear!
Totally reminds me of the manatees. They're like big fat water bears, whatever they are.
They're sea cows.
Sea cows.
But they're related to elephants, so I don't know why they're not sea elephants. Cuttlefish or a turtle. I don't do the cold, I'm a manatee. It's so cold and it's not really cold, I don't get it. Super excited for the manatees, lifelong dream fulfilled.
Yes.